Your entire digital identity is being rewritten by a silent merger of artificial intelligence and blockchain that you aren't prepared for. Inside the secure research labs of Mountain View and anonymous GitHub repositories, engineers are embedding permanent AI autonomy into decentralized ledgers. This isn't theoretical hype, it is a structural architectural shift replacing how data is owned, verified, and executed globally. You are currently witnessing the moment the internet becomes self governing. Today, it is the missing link that most technical analysts miss completely. Sit back, grab a cup of water, and let us get to it. The intersection of artificial intelligence and crypto is not just a trend, it is a necessary collision between two different kinds of digital scarcity. Artificial intelligence needs massive amounts of data to train its models. It needs compute power that is increasingly hard to get. Crypto provides the rails for decentralized resources. Let us start with the first and most accessible way these two worlds are merging right now: decentralized compute networks. Think about the massive data centers required to train a model like GPT-4. GPT-4 cost over $100 million just in compute time during its training phase. That high cost keeps smaller, independent researchers locked out of the race. Enter projects like Render or Akash. These platforms work like a decentralized marketplace for graphics processing units. If you have an idle high-end graphics card at home, you rent out that power to someone training an artificial intelligence model across the world. The blockchain acts as the settlement layer. It ensures the person renting the card gets their payment, and the person running the job gets their result without needing a central bank or a middleman. A friend of mine who works in machine learning tried this last month. He needed an extra 20% of compute capacity for a computer vision model. Instead of signing a complex corporate contract with a cloud provider, he just tapped into a decentralized GPU network. He reduced his wait time for training his neural net from 3 days to just 12 hours. That is the power of the first step. It is democratizing access to the raw fuel that artificial intelligence runs on. Now, let us move to the second point. This is where we shift from raw power to the authenticity of the content itself. We are entering a world where artificial intelligence can generate perfect images, perfect audio, and perfect text in seconds. The problem, as you have probably noticed, is that it is becoming nearly impossible to tell what is real and what is synthetic. This is where blockchain technology provides a cryptographic signature of truth. Imagine a platform where every image generated by an artificial intelligence model is stamped onto a public ledger. Or conversely, consider a human creator who signs their work with a private cryptographic key. By verifying the signature on the blockchain, you can definitively prove that a piece of media was created by a human and has not been altered by an artificial intelligence bot. There was a pilot program in late 2023 that tested this exact concept with digital photography journalism. Journalists used a hardware device to sign their photos at the moment of capture. The resulting hash was stored on a distributed ledger. Even if a deepfake attempt was made to alter the photo, the metadata hash would no longer align with the blockchain signature. If you are finding this breakdown helpful, hit subscribe. I drop these deep dive analyses every week, and sticking around helps me keep the lights on while I track these developments for you. All right, now I promised you that the third point is the best one. This is the one that most industry pundits completely ignore. I'm talking about the concept of autonomous agents with their own crypto wallets. Right now, artificial intelligence is primarily a tool you use. You prompt it, it responds. But imagine an artificial intelligence agent that has its own bank account, its own identity, and its own operational budget. Because the agent has a crypto wallet, it can pay for services without you ever having to enter your credit card number. Let us say you give your agent a goal: find me the best price for a flight to Tokyo and book it. The agent navigates to 10 different travel sites. It calculates the best value. Instead of you going to the checkout page, the agent uses its own secure wallet, funded by you with a monthly budget, to execute the purchase using a smart contract. This is not science fiction. We are seeing the first iterations of this with things like AutoGPT and wallet-connected models. A study from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in early 2024 showed that agent-to-agent transactions could reduce overhead costs in supply chain management by over 40%. Think about that. Machines paying machines for services while humans simply set the high-level objectives. Once you see that the bottleneck for artificial intelligence is not just processing power, but the ability to act in the physical and financial economy, you cannot unsee it. The blockchain provides the trust layer, the identity, and the currency for these autonomous agents to operate effectively. Let that sink in for a moment. We are moving toward a future where a significant portion of the global economy will be handled by autonomous systems, all coordinated through the decentralized ledger. The first method gives you access to compute, the second gives you a way to verify human identity, and this third one creates an entire economy for autonomous intelligence. So, there you have it. Three real ways that these two massive technological shifts are intersecting. And that last point alone shows you where the real growth is happening. It is not just about the tokens or the training models, it is about the infrastructure of the digital age. If you got value from this, please share it with a friend who needs to cut through the noise and subscribe so you do not miss the next deep dive into where the world is headed. Next week, I am breaking down how modular blockchain architecture is going to replace standard databases in the next 5 years. You will want to see that one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.